You win. Perfect score.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon TCG Live. So it is a new ladder here. We've got a new Battle Pass, Ascended Heroes, and a couple new decks. I made a few. I've tested them out a little bit, but the first one that we're gonna try out here is a special little bunny-themed deck. Yeah, that's right. Gumby Rabbits finally got a rabbit deck. We'll go bunny tails, as always. And it's heads. That's fine. This isn't a bad omen at all. We'll just let them decide. And they're going first. Ooh, okay, we can't use this hand because we don't have any basic Pokemon, but we've got a little sneak peek into what this deck has in store. Ooh, our opponent's got a lot of Pokemon already. Okay, here we go. We got 2 Pokemon ready to be set up. Go ahead and let our opponent... Oh, they've got another Pokemon. Okay. We got a Dunsparce, we got a Pheasantipity, we got some Abras. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. First, I want... actually, maybe I want 2 Dunsparces on the bench. Ooh, what do you think of that? Next, well... There's not a lot I can do right now. I don't necessarily want to switch my Baneri out. I think I am... Ooh, I am gonna go ahead and throw that on my Score Bunny. And then I'm just gonna end my turn. You know, that's all we're gonna do right now. I like this, the background here. Cute. Okay, well, they've already got a Kadabra down, that's fine. They're getting another basic Pokemon with that one. I fear where they're going with this Alakazam deck. And they've got a Nat too. Okay. I am familiar with that card. And a Duskball. And a Dunsparce, of course. Of course they're getting the Dunsparce out. Of course they're gonna do that runaway. That's expected. Okay. Well, guess what? You're not the only one who can run away. You might as well get the Score Bunny down. Runaway draw. Nice, nice. Not bad, not bad. Not ideal. I would prefer some energy right now, actually, but we'll do another runaway draw. Nice, okay. Mesagoda. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do that first. No, nothing. Okay. Oof, I need a stage 1 both for Baneri and Score Bunny. First I'm gonna pull the Dunsparce. And then, well, this is the only stage 2 Pokemon I have, so I gotta pull that. And then you know what? You know what? I am gonna go with the Mega Lopunny. Now, it might seem odd that I'm doing this, but trust me, we're gonna switch our Baneri and our Score Bunny. That way we can evolve our Baneri, give it a Jet Energy, that will automatically bump it up to this spot, so that we can Gale Thrust, and that will do extra damage. Boom. Dunsparce down. Grab a prize card. It's a boss's orders. I'm wondering if I want to pull up an Abra. Oh yeah, or a Kadabra. I might pull up that Kadabra with a boss's orders. That way I can take it out. Oh, there's the Alakazam. You know what? I'm gonna pull up the Alakazam. I'll pull up that Alakazam because they're trying to get as many cards in their hand as they can. That's what the Alakazam deck is about. But I've got Spiky Hopper, which is enough to take out Alakazam in one turn. Even if I don't get my Cinderace down. Okay. Okay. And there's another Alakazam. It's fine. It's fine. They can't evolve that Alakazam because they just evolved it into Kadabra. Of course, they're using the flip the script. Of course. And a Dawn. That's a good card, by the way. Okay, and of course, the Dunsparce. Why not? Why not go for the Dunsparce? They don't have any more Alakazams in their deck, though. Otherwise, they would have taken that with Dawn. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Okay, there's another Kadabra. See, they would have pulled another Alakazam if they had any more Alakazams in their deck, which they could. They could have Alakazam in their hand up there. We'll go ahead. They already put down an energy, so it's not like they can swap. That's fine. Because what we're gonna do, first up, the Goza. These heads, okay. I would like... Ooh, do I want a Dunsparce or do I want a Raboot? I don't want the Dunsparce. Because Raboot, I could evolve. I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy to power a Cinderace even if I evolved them. So let's run away draw and let's hope we draw a Raboot. Yes, yes we did. Let's throw a Raboot there. Nice. Now we've got a Hilda and a Dawn. But we are not going to use that just yet, because what we're going to do... Do you have any resistance to fighting type Mega Lopunny as a normal? I will take your Alakazam, please. Boom. I don't have any energy in here, do I? And a Dunsparce. I like Dunsparce. Okay, we don't have any energy to recycle. I might go with Hilda. Go with Hilda, get either a Raboot or a Dunsparce. That way I can have an energy in my hand. I would like to have an energy in my hand. Or maybe I'll go with the Dunsparce. With the Dunsparce and an energy, because it's better to be able to draw lots of those cards, right? Okay, now they're going to evolve that. Because I'm pretty sure they still have it. Don't they have an Alakazam in their hand? They've got at least one Alakazam in their hand, I'm pretty sure. And it's a Dunsparce. We're both running the Dunsparce meta right now, I see. It's because the Dunsparce is just such a great Pokemon. And a useful ability, but mostly, I just love Dunsparce. Look at that guy. I love Dunsparce. And there it is, there's the Alakazam. And they're going to take out my Mega Lopunny this turn, aren't they? Let's see... Shuffle back into my deck. Can't necessarily get my Flame Strike out, can I? It's gonna be unfortunate. I might have to sacrifice my Scorbunny to build up enough energy on my Cinderace. Oh, okay. So they can attach a psychic to their Alakazam. No? No? Okay. There it is. I don't like this. There it is. 300 damage. Oh, you know what? But I'm not dead. I'm somehow not dead. Okay, we got another score bunny that I didn't need. Go down into regular Dunsparce. Flip a coin. Heads. Okay. I think I'm going to take a Dunsparce. And then I'm gonna use Hilda. And we are going to pull a Raboot and a Fire Energy. First evolve that. Then evolve that. Throw down an energy on that. Use Spiky Hopper. I haven't been getting my really powerful combo going, but we don't need it against this deck. See, that Alakazam, that is a very powerful card. But it's also a very fragile card, as evidenced by the fact that it only had, what, 150 HP or 140 HP, something. Can I look at it? Yeah, 140 HP, which is easily taken out by my Spiky Hopper here. Okay, I would normally like a Dawn, but instead I'm actually going to use Boss's Order so I can take out that Kadabra before it evolves. And of course, the flip the script. They are running dangerously low on cards in their deck, though. Okay, yeah, flipping that coin. Another heads. We can get the combo going next turn, though, just for fun. Just for funsies. Okay, Bill's transfer, looking for Pokemon. They didn't have any Pokemon. I don't even think they can evolve that Kadabra. Because remember, when they had the chances to draw an Alakazam, and they didn't. So I'm guessing they don't have any Alakazams left. It's probably a prize card. There's the runaway draw. Who you choosing? Who's your active? Who's your active? You can't evolve that Kadabra even if you had an Alakazam. Now I don't even need to use Boss's Orders. Thank you. If I use Arven, I don't remember if I have Pokemon tools. I'm sure I have tools in this deck, or else I wouldn't have Arven. I don't remember what Pokemon tools I've got. Oh no, I do. I've got the skateboard thingy-majigs. Maybe I will use an Arven. Or a Dawn, because then I can get more Dunsparce to Dunsparce. Maybe I will use Dawn then. Oh, there's a Zatu. Not that you can use it a whole lot. You're running pretty low on cards there, but they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. Oh, I forgot. I forgot my Megalopony was so low. Please don't draw an Alakazam. Okay, here's what we're gonna do next. First, we're gonna run away draw. That way we can see what we can get just through this. Okay, nice, nice. We got a Baneri. Then we're gonna flip a coin. And we got heads. With that, we can take a Lopunny. Then we can use Dawn. We can pull a Dunsparce and a Dunsparce. We can Buddy Poppin'. We can pull more Dunsparces. Pull all of the Dunsparces. We can evolve our Raboot down there. We can... I've only got 2 energy in there. And only one of them's basic energy. So I'm gonna save the energy recycler. I don't know where all our energy is. Gonna go ahead and throw that on my Cinderace just so that I have enough energy. Boom. Okay, and we have another Jet Energy, which is perfect. Because we can deal 170, so 230, so enough to take out a Fezandipity. Perfect! Okay, and they're taking a Dunsparce, because that's all you have left in that deck, isn't it? If you can call it a deck, it's 5 cards right now. Yep, they are gonna draw more cards. Okay. Are you gonna draw 2 more cards? You gonna do it? You don't have any more Pokemon left, do you? So this is where the synergy of you can't draw 3 cards. Is that not suicide? Okay, I guess it's not suicide. I guess because it puts your Pokemon back in your deck. Okay. Well, now we know exactly what those 2 cards are. It's a Dunsparce and a Dunsparce. Anyway, so the synergy of this deck. Flare Strike. We don't even have the energy to use Garnet Volley if we wanted to. We don't need it. Flare Strike can only be used every other turn. Megalopony, every turn it's moved to the active spot, Gale Thrust does more damage. Cinderace has no retreat cost. A rescue board, switch, jet energy, all of that allows us to get Megalopony onto the field quickly and alternate with Cinderace, doing like extra damage every turn. So watch this. First we put down Megalopony, then we use Boss's Orders to swap with Fezandipity. You know what? Let's use the runaway draw just because we can, just for funsies. A maximum belt, you know, we can throw that on Cinderace again, just for funsies. We're not even gonna attack with Cinderace, because we can't use that on this turn. But we don't need to use that on this turn because we're using our Megalopony. Boom. Gale Thrust. So that's this deck. It's a fun one. I do like how my bunny deck turned out. I think it turned out nicely. But that is not the only deck I made. And we will be going over those. Ooh, let's see what we got here. Electric Energy. Unfortunately, we're not using our electric deck. Okay. What did we get? What did we get? We got an Okie Dokie. And a Buddy. And a Mega Frostlass EX. And a Snorunt. And a Waitress. And a bunch of packs. Okay, Togepi, Snorunt. Crocodile. Pangoro. Noivern, I love Noivern. Larry's Kamala. Monkey Dory. Larry Staraptor. Character poison attack does 100 more. Nice. Discard 2 energy. 50 damage, 1 view point. Nice. Bullaby. Galarian Zigzagoon. Night Stretcher. Team Rockets. Execute. If has his attack does 20 more. Grandpa. Mawile. Ignite. Glastrier. And Reshiram. 20 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Oh, that takes a lot of energy. Cynthia's Garchomp EX. Galarian Linoon. Meditite, Psyduck. Beautifly. Fighting Gong. Cynthia's Spiritomb. Hop's Trevenant. I didn't even know Hop had a Trevenant. Team Rocket's Exeggutor. Larry's the Dunsparce. Yes, I love the Dunsparce. I might use that in a deck for no reason other than I love the Dunsparce. We should make a Larry deck. Bullaby, the Galarian Zigzagoon, Team Rocket's Ariana, Team Rocket's Energy, Air Balloon, Electric, Metachan. This is a fancy card. I like that card. Okay, Fan Rotom, Erica's Tangekam, Buddy Poppin', Dynamo, Erica's Gloom, Air Balloon, Boss's Orders, Larry's Rufflet, Pop's Cramorant, and Mega Meganium EX. I can't talk today. But that's okay, because that's where we're ending this episode. And I got a few more decks to show you, as I said, but we will go over those on the next episode of Pokemon TCG Live.